Hey everybody, I'm here again. Sorry it took a little bit, but some things have been going on and work's been tough. Plus I've been getting ready for Halloween. So let's do this video for what's next. Let's see here. I've got some videos to review, some games. So we're going to start with a movie, and it's going to be one I haven't seen in a while, but it's still pretty good, and I'm happy to have this Blu-ray of it. Hocus Pocus. Now, I don't know about you, but if this is the movie that you might want to see, I highly recommend it. It was actually a lot of fun, and I'm surprised at how popular it still is. And, you know, there's just so much here, and I'm surprised how much is actually on this Blu-ray. The other cool thing that happened is that this Blu-ray also came, when I bought this, it was only 10 bucks. Hold on, I think it's over here. Was this right here. A cool, a cool pen that came with the movie. They also had one for The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I already had a copy of that. So this is pretty cool. This movie was a lot of fun. I mean, I love the whole aspect. It's definitely a kid's horror comedy, and there's still so much going on about it. I love that, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard rumors that they might be doing a remake, but I haven't found anything conclusive on it yet. I think it's a little shocking, but it is the truth here. So, if that is the truth, that they do make a sequel or a remake or a reboot of this, that could actually be kind of cool. You know, all three of these actresses are pretty good, and they go through a lot in the film. I mean, the concepts, the environments, everything that's done, it's really impressive, and I just love how the story builds up. You, of course, start in the past with the three witches here, this boy and his sister, and the boy gets cursed and turned into a cat. You know, it's not a big plot point to spoil. It actually happens, and it's pretty cool. It was really fun, and I mean that too. It was a fun movie to watch. I love how they do everything, all these little tricks and little jokes like a virgin lit the candle. It just works so well in that regard. It's not the greatest movie ever made, but it's definitely a lot of fun, and it's become, you know, a real Halloween classic. And I love the fact it takes place on Halloween, and I love the fact that they can't set foot on graveyards or anything like that. It's a really different film, and that actually works very well. At the same time, there's just so much going on. I mean, there are so many characters coming in and out of it. There's the whole, I put a spell on you because you're mine. Yeah, I like that song, get used to it. By the way, Marilyn Manson does a really good version of that. The movie is just so much fun. There's so many things, and the trailer was so happy. Whack! I mean, just you can't help it. And then the movie itself, like I said, I haven't seen it in a while, but it was so good. I love all the stuff. I mean, there are certain things with that cat that I don't want to spoil, but let's just say that Disney did a lot of fun. So actually having the little thing here, which is of course a tombstone with the cat on it, it's actually pretty cool. It was a fun movie. I can't express it. And for those of you who haven't seen it yet, trying to tell you more about it still is like almost it was like spoiling the movie for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's a fun movie, and I have to watch it again at least once. There's a few other movies I have to watch. And, you know, in my case, I have a 4K Blu-ray player and a 4K TV. So even though this is a normal Blu-ray, it still looks 10 times better than it did in normal Blu-ray players. I mean, I have my old 4K, my old 1080p TV over here, just off camera, and you can see the 4K right there. See, yeah, and you know, it's pretty cool, and it just looks great. This still shows you that high definition is still a very good point. It still looks fantastic. The audio is so good, and this one is actually packing more, I would say, special features this time around. And the story was always good. It was always fun. It was hilarious. There were certain things. and it just comes. And there's certain things I just don't want to spoil it because it would spoil so much of the story, you know. Even down to the ending. There's also a lot of questions that are popping up right now on YouTube and a few other sites. Like supposedly there's a fourth sister, so that's something to consider right there. I don't know how quite to point that out. So there's that. One of the things that I'm going to upload soon is my Red Dead Redemption 2 first look along with Starlink, Battle for Atlas. So there's that. But you know, I honestly I really don't want to spoil too much for this movie because, you know, it says anniversary edition. There's plans for something else, and it's just a good movie. I don't want to spoil it, and I don't do that often. This is one case where I really don't want to spoil this movie. I mean, that alone is so great. So I'm going to give this movie a solid 8 and a highly intuitive recommendation that you try it out because it is actually worth it. That's not saying a whole lot, but it's definitely worth it. Of course, the final choice is yours. Do you like it? Do you hate it? The good news is it is pretty affordable, even on Blu-ray. They also have it on DVD, so no problem. I haven't seen a 4K copy, though. I do want to point that out. I have not seen a 4K copy, but still, like I said, DVD is still good. I highly recommend you buy it and check it out for yourself. And remember, if you're somebody who's looking at it like, oh, it's an old movie, well, remember, if you haven't seen it, it's new to you. Maybe it's old, but it's new to you. And I give a recommendation. So with that, this has actually been shorter than I thought it was going to be. So, see ya.